Hi, guys.
Welcome.
Happy Saturday night.
Yes, welcome back to another episode of Dustin and Michelle Resell Live. We're going to be talking to you tonight about a world of collectibles that you may have already seen many times.
Maybe. I've seen so many times. But before we get to that, let's introduce ourselves to our new friends.
Yeah.
So I am Michelle, and I have been doing Poshmark, selling on Poshmark, a little bit on eBay, but mostly just Poshmark for the last 3 years.
Yeah, and I'm Dustin, of course, and I've been selling on eBay primarily for about 10 years, dabbled in some Amazon and all that stuff, and which we're getting into a little bit more here. So
yeah,
absolutely. And we like to cross list to Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, all of our stuff that we get via List Perfectly. Use our link below to get 30% off your first month.
Oh my gosh. If you are not using List Perfectly, you have to check it out. When Dustin moved from Minnesota over to the East Coast to be with me here, List Perfectly has saved our lives, honestly, giving us the opportunity to make those cross listings.
We've gotten so many sales, so many new eyes on my old inventory on eBay over to Poshmark, and it's just selling really quick.
And we're not working with them or anything. This is our honest opinion. We really love them. So
absolutely. So that's a little bit about us. We're full-time resellers, and we love to do this YouTube channel about it. So let's see who's here tonight. Sunrise in April. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it.
Hi.
Thank you. So we're going to talk tonight about Rae Dunn.
Oh, I'm so done with Dunn.
Is that a pun?
It's every pun I'm going to be. Every time I can use something like dun 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 dun, you're going to get it. Okay, I'm a cheese ball. I don't know what else to say.
Right. Well, AZ Cats Sue says hello. Thanks for joining us tonight, guys.
Hey,
we appreciate you.
Hey, Sue. Are you guys Rae Dunn fans? Come on, we would love to have a conversation tonight with some of you guys out there, because there's some wonderfully motivated women who collect.
Absolutely. There's a lot of collectors out here for this ceramics and pottery. And Sue says she's a former Minnesota resident myself. Awesome. Way to go. Well, Minnesota.
And you have a cute
Minnesota
kitty cat.
Nice,
cute
right?
Kitty cat, Sue. We love
awesome.
it.
For sure. Yep.
So Dustin and I were sitting down, and I said to him, gosh, I think one of the most, it's annoying for me right now, Rae Dunn, just because I haven't really known what to look for. But I sat down with Dustin and said, we really need to do a show on this, because as a beginner, or even me just learning, oh my gosh, I see it everywhere. And of course, everything is so cute. Honey bunny.
All right, and these are very recognizable. Here's a couple of the coffee mugs here. Here's an example or two. This one says Boss, obviously. It has a very recognizable font for stuff, right?
Yeah, so not to interrupt you, honey. So, Rae Dunn is a San Francisco Bay native. She had a bachelor of arts, and she was in graphic design for a few years, but she was an artist. And then she discovered clay in 1994, and that's how this entire thing blossomed. She's really heavily influenced by this Japanese aesthetic called wabi-sabi. Not only does it rhyme,
wabi-sabi,
but basically it encompasses nature, and the idea of imperfections in life being beautiful. So that's her aesthetic and where she comes from. And now I feel great because you guys know a little bit about Miss Rae Dunn.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And and that really shows even in her coffee mugs here. You can see they're not like a perfect circle. You know, like they're handmade, they're very, you know, just sort of like dents here and that or whatever. But again, Honey Bunny, that's actually literally what I would call Michelle. And I would spell it that way too, like in text when we're in our long distance relationship. That's how I would spell it. We found this mug in Minnesota.
We did.
At a thrift store.
Yeah. And we were first dating.
Just could not believe it. That, you know, I would call her that and I would spell it like that. And
then when we got when we got engaged, he actually wrote on the inside of my ring, it says Honey Bunny.
It does. Spelled just like that.
So thank you, Rae Dunn.
It actually wasn't Rae Dunn's. I mean, before.
I know, but still.
But yes, it was just very cool to find that mug.
It was a sign.
Right, exactly.
But anyways, you guys, let's get to the good stuff, because if you're like me, this stuff can be really freaking annoying. It can be overwhelming. There can be 9 million things and you never know what to look at. So we're prepared to give you guys a couple of great things to keep your eyes peeled for.
Yes.
And at the end of this, we're going to get to the mugs, because we know that's basically a lot of what you may be seeing.
Right. Yes. This is a very collectible thing. It's very maybe even overproduced these days. And there's a lot of things, sort of like Starbucks mugs, where there's just a ton of them, and some of them are very, very valuable.
That is so true.
And a lot of them you might not even want to handle. You know,
and you want to be fast when you're out there and be able to kind of be attracted to a few simple things. Wait till you guys see this. Seriously.
Yeah, guys. So now you know what you know, sort of like what to look for. You know, this is the font really that you're looking for.
We want to show you what's underneath here too. I do, but I have something in there.
It does. It says Rae Dunn by Magenta, of course. And and we're gonna actually show you some examples, some photos that will give you a better thing there. But what we're going to do first, of course, what we like to do is show you the sell-through rate of Rae Dunn. Now, we searched for Rae Dunn here on eBay, and we see 77,000 results. So there's, you know, a lot of it out there.
A lot of tea drinkers.
A lot of it out there. A lot of collectors out there, right? A lot of but it's not just coffee mugs, as we'll find out here. We're going to scroll down and see how many have sold, and that is 6,200. So that's actually a little bit less than a 1 in 10 sell-through rate. So that's actually kind of terrible, to be honest with you. But the thing is that we're going to show you the ones to look for. We're going to show you the ones that are much more valuable and may sell faster.
Yeah, they won't waste your time.
Right. So we're going to go ahead and look at some of these here, because we're going to do some scrolling. We're going to do some looking at some examples really closely. Let's look at something that is sort of fun that you found here. Oh my gosh, look at this right here.
This is an $850 Rae Dunn pear.
Right. Oh my gosh.
It's not a mug.
No.
It's not a dog bowl.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a letter holder.
Right.
It is a piece of fruit.
We would have never thought that would have been Rae Dunn here. No. Okay, so you actually had to like turn some of these around to see, you know, hey, Rae Dunn by Magenta on the bottom there.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, this doesn't even look like it's that big. This is like a 7-8 inch tall item here.
Like the soda can kind of a.
Almost, you know, a little bit small, bigger than that. $850 though. This sold for on Poshmark, guys. Pretty amazing.
I know. And again, the pear is actually a theme in her work.
Yeah, and we've been seeing that. Here's another example, actually. So let's take a look here. Here is a pear spoon now. Okay, so this is a rare Rae Dunn by Magenta large pear spoon. And it's saying Pottery Barn here as well. I'm not sure. We'll have to take a closer look, but
look at the imperfections of it. Look at the pretty font. Rae Dunn's known for her font. This isn't the one you see on the coffee cups, but there's always something interesting about and whimsical about the font that she picks.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like the saying here, actually. It is, here we go. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. That is very, very awesome. I can see, you know, with the like sort of like Japanese Zen aesthetic and all
the
that.
Wabi-sabi,
That's awesome. Really cool.
And look at the edges on it. You can see it's not just a stick. right? It's wavy on the edges.
Mm-hmm.
There, you can tell that human hands have touched it.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm kind of
Right.
falling in love a little bit more now with some of these pieces, her pieces. That's
For
so
sure.
cool.
And especially when they're selling for $450. Yeah, guys, nearly $500 for this spoon.
But
Okay.
then again, seriously, would you ever go and look for a spoon by Rae Dunn?
No.
No.
Honestly. So yeah, we'll look at.
We've been hanging around for too long. Did you just see the last 3 words we said at the same time?
Exactly.
I love you, baby.
Oh, I love you so much, man. And especially when we're finding
pears.
These pears by Rae Dunn here. Look at this. Here's a canister set of pears by Rae Dunn.
I know.
These went for $255 on Poshmark.
Yes.
These are really cool.
The bottom, I like checking out the bottom because in some of her early work, the font, it's a little bit different. And that's something that you and I had discovered while we were looking around today.
Yeah, and we'll look at that, some examples of that as well. We'll see a lot of those, mostly on the mugs, for now anyway. So here are the canisters. You can put, whatever you want in these things, flour, sugar, whatever. And look at that, set of 3, went for $255. Looks like they were, maybe asking $1,000 or so, but
wow, that's still really incredible. And again, Rae Dunn pottery. The
pottery, and we're going to show you the most, of course, soon here. One of the most pottery that you're going to see, which are the mugs. But here are some really cool examples of the things that sell as well. Bird nest.
Oh my gosh! If you, I hope my mom's watching. I'm not sure, but if you love birds, just bird nest, anything birds. I do. My mother does. These birdhouses by Rae Dunn, there are a lot of them that are worth something meaning like $315. Look at that.
Yeah, some of them. And these ones, there's the
can.
There's the scale of these things, not so big, guys. Look at that. And there's that font they were talking about that is a little bit different than the sort of wavy one.
Yeah.
Yep. It's that's also very recognizable.
Right, it's being like an early vintage piece.
Yeah, like what would you call it? Like a typewriter font almost there.
It is that font. Yes.
Yeah. So look for these birdhouses, guys. This one went here for $315 with bids. That's legit when people are bidding on them.
Exactly.
Absolutely. So again, birdhouse, early production.
Yes. And check the bottom. Right? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but with this font being different, again, if you see something that looks like this, check the bottom.
Right. It's actually the same sort of on the bottom there. It's just a different font on the front. So that's pretty cool. All right. So let's check out a few more examples here because as you're seeing, Rae Dunn here are very collectible. People are paying a lot of money for these. And Easy Cats is asking, are the colored ones more rare? We're gonna actually do some examples, and we'll probably answer that here pretty soon.
Thank you for the question.
Yeah, absolutely. Good question for sure.
Write that down.
They are very cute. I would absolutely agree, Sue. Thank you for your comments. We're gonna go ahead and look here some more at. Let's see, what do we have? We have some. Let's look at some mugs actually, because we have.
Yeah. That's what we see most of the time over here on the East Coast. And that's why I was saying earlier, I'm done with Dunn because it's just freaking everywhere. There's so much Dunn everywhere. And honestly, I've just been like, whatever. I don't want to even deal just because I didn't know.
Yeah. And like, there's just like you're seeing here right at the top, there's some mugs that are worth $60. And of course there's going to be those mugs that are worth $5 or $10.
Yeah. But we're going to help you figure that out. Yeah.
You're going to have to do your own research when you're out there because we can't, show you all of them. But here are some examples. Look at this set right here, actually. They have a Wizard of Oz set. There's a set of 5 with Dorothy and Toto, the lion.
It's such a cute set, and the way the drawing is, again, whimsical and just adorable.
Super. Adorable. And they have some color on the inside, which is a little bit different. So look for those, guys. Here's a set that'll go for about $100.
So you'll recognize the shape, but it's the it's the cartoon figures that are making that
Right.
unique. Yeah.
Right. And on the other side is the sort of like font that they use. So really recognizable with the shape and the font.
Yes.
Now here's one. Here's a colored one. Like the question was asked. Thank you, Sue. Here's some colored ones that are worth $60 to $75 plus shipping. Trick or treat.
The holiday stuff, the
Mhm.
Halloween stuff. There were some awesome things in there, right?
Right. Yeah, we were seeing some really cool collections that people really like to collect those. Here is one that just says "Hello, Summer." I mean, that's a great little,
You are my
saying.
sunshine.
Look at that saying right there.
So cute.
Right. I mean, that's even like a song title. That could be even like copyrighted. But here we are with just throw the font on there, and hey, look at that, $75.
I was just thinking to myself for a second there that they are so popular. I mean, they're just everywhere. They're mass produced. Okay. But that means everybody's buying them up. So people are going to be cleaning out their cupboards. And you could probably find a lot of these at yard sales and garage sales for nothing.
Oh,
and people don't know what they have. They're I have like 30 mugs. We're like, and I use 2.
Right.
And that's Honey Bunny.
Yeah, I know. And that's usually how it is, right?
Yeah.
I don't even use a traditional coffee mug. I use like a thermos with a cap on it. It keeps my coffee hot for like 3 hours. So that's what I use. But anyways, I might start using this Taste Life one here. Look at that, $67 with bids.
And again, that's the original font, the first font.
Right. And that's sort of like a typewriter font, still very easily recognizable. And you could tell like these mugs are, sort of, not
They're more
perfectly
like
shaped.
or even like that one looks even more like a traditional coffee cup, like from a diner.
Right. With a nice different sort of like handle on it. Yeah. This one that says home on it went for less than $65 with the original font, and nice shallow style there. Here's I don't know if those are Rae Dunn, but let's scroll down a little more.
Carol, I think the ones that have the colors on the inside are just so cute. I know we're not talking. I'm just talking to her. I agree. I think the colorful ones. There's something about this. They make me happy. Like the really fun and the funny ones. Like I just look at this one that says spooky with that really cool looking raven on it.
Yeah.
How cute. What is that?
Here's like a cauldron, like for Halloween right here. Halloween.
Her Halloween stuff is really cute.
Polyjuice potion. We got a doodle mom. That's cool with a matching frame. Looks like.
Oh yes, doodle
cool.
Mom.
Wow, look at that.
I love doodles.
I know you do. You love all doggies.
I do.
You sure do. Here's some for Valentine's Day as well.
I love you very much.
With some chocolate covered strawberries lids. That's really cool. That's going for some good money there. It looks like we're getting some like candles.
And that's that. But wow. I mean,
I know, right?
Just the Christmas and the Halloween,
Valentine's Day. There's Thanksgiving. All seasons, all styles, for everybody really.
Keep your eyes peeled for that one particular font that she started out with. It looks more like a typewriter, right?
Right.
And the other thing I noticed was collections of cookie jars, sets of 2, like like for a dog, like water, and then when other one says food, like if they're sets. Those also seem to be doing really well, even if they're the more popular ones.
Sets. I know. Oh my gosh! Not only do we have some of these around the house that we use, our dogs Elmer and Forrest use a water dish by Rae Dunn, and it says "Bon Appetit," I believe. There's probably one for food, but they use it for water all the time.
But so, well, we hope that you guys are going to keep your peepers open for ceramics.
Absolutely, and especially these nice Rae Dunn ones that are very easily spottable. And make sure to do your research. Some of them may not be worth much, but some of them are worth some big bucks. So find those ones. We hope we give you a few examples.
Go for the holidays first.
Yep, the holiday ones. We got the birdhouses. Look for those pears. Oh my gosh, guys, yeah. And a few of these coffee mugs are especially, yes, and I believe the colored ones are going to be a little more rare. Just like this pink honey bunny.
I want one for the morning that says, "Don't talk to me."
For at least an hour or so. Or yeah, they have those ones that are like, okay, now you can talk to me at the bottom or something.
What is that saying, Karen, or whatever that was? It was like some silly tongue in cheek. Yeah, I love it. Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
I have Hocus Pocus around here somewhere.
That is one too. Okay.
Okay.
We'll have to find that one. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. Check out that Rae Dunn. Check out our other shows that are, going to help you make some more money in your reselling business by things to look out for.
Oh, and we just have to tell you too, we were out sourcing this morning and we had just the most incredible time. And we took the most beautiful footage. So I'm really looking forward to showing you guys this and seeing what Dustin comes up with. So
yeah, guys, we had check out next Tuesday's video. We actually found some Rae Dunn while we were at this place, and we looked it up, and
it's church sale, right?
Yeah, a church sale. So check this out on Tuesday. We found some Rae Dunn, like I was saying, but it wasn't worth picking up. So again, do your own research, and good luck to you. And we'll see you next time, guys.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Hey, guys.
Bye.
Take care.